However, we forget that our battery has a capacity, and it is measured in amp hour. You would probably find it in your specifications section, in your battery specification, where it will be written as amp hour. Hi guys, a very good afternoon to all. I'm back with another video, and today is a very bright and sunny day over here in Kolkata, and today's vlog is going to be short and informative. I'm going to share some information over here now. This is regarding the electrical upgrades that we do in our motorcycles. Okay, so especially with regards to horn, or maybe aux lights, auxiliary lights, mobile chargers, and many more fancy lights as well. We all love to upgrade our bike with respect to electricals like horns and aux lights and whatnot. However, we forget that our battery has a capacity, and it is measured in amp hour. You would probably find it in your specifications section, in your battery specification, where it will be written as amp hour. Like in this bike, the Honda CB 350, it is a 6 amp hour battery. So yours could be 9 amp hour, maybe more, maybe somewhat less. There is also a 4 amp hour available at few bikes. So that is the capacity of your battery, the motorcycle's battery. And the auxiliary lights that we install, or the horn which we install, they draw amps. Okay, so for instance, if your battery has a capacity of 6 amp hour, then you should install items that should draw current not more than 6 amps, or maybe 5 amps. If your battery is 9 amp hour, then you could go up to 8 amp hour or 8 amps. You could install items which draw current of at the most 8 amps. So that is the funda basically, but we generally don't pay attention much to all these facts while upgrading to new horns, or maybe new set of fog lights, or anything which is connected to the electrical system of our motorcycle or car for that instance. In a car, the amp hour of the battery is much higher than the motorcycle, and quite obvious, it's a car. So apart from a bigger space available in a car, a lot more power is also required for other such items which is there in a car. So that's why the battery of the motorcycle is smaller than the battery of the car. But the whole point is, you shouldn't install anything that exceeds the amp hour of the battery with respect to the amps drawn by the installed item. So as I just said, that is one part which you should follow. Suppose you're buying a new set of fog lamps, or you're buying a new set of horn. You should see in the specification section whether, in case of this bike where the battery capacity is 6 amp hour, you should not install a horn which draws 8 amps. 4 plus 4, 8 amps. No, you should at the most install a horn which draws 2.5 plus 2.5, 5 amps, since the battery is of 6 amp hour. So that is the basic theory which should be followed. It is not that if you install something like 12 amps or maybe 14 amps that it won't work. As long as it is 12 volts, it will work. But it will drain the battery prematurely, and also the durability of the battery will be sacrificed. The battery won't last long, and also item won't be at its best performance. So that is basically the theory of the amp hour thing in a battery, which you should keep in mind while buying a new accessory for your motorcycle, which consumes electricity from your battery, from your bike's battery. And one more thing, guys, it's good to know that a lot of people are installing fog lights to, you know, travel far away. A lot more people are getting into biking. That's a very good thing, but we often tend to, you know, stay interested only in the riding part and forget about the motorcycle, you know, maintenance part. So I would request, guys, if you all go and install a set of fog lights or horn perhaps from anywhere, please have it done from a competent mechanic, number one. And number two, while the installation is being done, please don't go away. Please stay near to your vehicle and see the process properly. I mean, from where are the cables being, you know, routed, and where is the fuse being installed, the new fuse for the accessory, and also such other things which is necessary, and whether good quality cables are being provided or not. It should be good quality one piece cable, not just, you know, picked up from anywhere, a small piece or something, and then made into a big one and then installed in your bike. That will be a really bad thing. And why I am telling this is, suppose you install a pair of fog lights to go to Ladakh or anywhere for a tour, and in the middle of the tour you have a electrical failure. So if you don't pay attention how the installation is being done, then you will be at a fix. You won't be able to do anything to repair the accessory which is being installed. But if you know where the fuse is, if you know where the cables are being routed from, then you have an idea, and there is a possibility that with bare minimum tools you will be able to solve the issue and carry on with your journey happily. So that is very important, guys. When we modify our bikes, it is especially electrical modifications, it is very important to pay attention when the modification is being done or when the installation of such accessories are being done, so that in case of emergency we know exactly what has been done and diagnose accordingly to find the issue and resolve it. So that's point number 2. Other than that, everything is cool, guys. You can go ahead and install a good pair of fog lights or a good pair of horn which is decently loud, not very loud, or lights which are not very bright. You don't need very bright light to, you know, for a proper visibility. What you need is good amount of lumens and a decent amount of wattage, which would provide that helpful extra light on the road apart from your headlight, to, you know, provide good illumination so that it is comfortable for your eyes to have a proper vision of what is ahead. That's all you need with respect to the light. And horn, yes, I know it's very difficult to live with a single horn, as I said before in my other vlog. So if you are installing dual horn, make sure that the horns are not very big, that the amps drawn by the horn is less than the amp hour capacity provided by the battery. That is very important. So please be careful about that, guys. And that's all. If you follow this, then not only will you be able to enjoy the new accessory well, because it will be performing at its optimal performance, but also there will be little to no chance of any electrical failures. Guys, that was all what I wanted to share as an information in this video. I hope it would be helpful for many people. Please ride safe and ride a lot. Thank you so much for tuning back to my channel, guys. Have a nice day. Please take care. Bye bye.